Okay, so this is going to be your home exercise program. Just me showing you what they are, common things that you could do wrong during them, and things like that. So the first one are the bridges with the abduction at the top with the band over your thighs. We've done all of these. We're gonna go over them. So what I'm gonna have you do is bridge up, squeeze your butt, legs come apart evenly, come back together, and back down. Of course, you're gonna have a band. I don't have a band with me right now. And that's the first one. You wanna make sure you're actually really going even with the legs. You tend to use your right more than your left, so just make sure you're feeling the same on both sides. And the next one are the Russian twists with the weight. So back off the ground, twisting side to side. You know that one. Next one are the monster walks with the band around your thighs. So again, you're gonna have a band, you're gonna squat down, make sure your knees aren't over your toes, make sure you're not rounded forward, keep a relatively flat back, walk, take steps side to side. Okay. The next one are gonna be squats or mini pulses. I have this all written down for you, but the mini pulses are just staying in that low range, pulsing up and down. Same thing, you don't want your knees to cave in. You don't want your knees over your toes, and you want your back flat again, just pulsing. And the squats are just a bigger range of that, standing all the way up. Sorry, I'm out of breath. And the bicep curls and the triceps are next. Biceps we've done weight in one hand, or both hands, sorry, alternate. Make sure you're not going across the body, coming all the way up, controlled the entire time. Make sure you're standing with good posture, no archy back. Same thing, triceps, make sure you're leaning up against something. This part of your arm, your upper arm, is staying still, and just the lower part of your arm is going back. Make sure you're standing again with a flat back. So I've got a single leg stance for your balance in here. We've talked about this before. Go ahead and stand on one leg. Don't let your hip drop. Okay, try and keep it up. Hips stay level with the ground and together. And we're holding there, then you can switch to the other one. I have this written down, but to make it harder, you can close your eyes, things like that. Your next one's running on the treadmill. I do not have a treadmill to show you that. We've done that plenty of times. The next one is a plank hold. You're gonna wanna make sure that your bottom stays down and your shoulders don't go saggy. So I'll show you good. That's where we want to be. What I don't want you to do is sag or come up. So no sagging or coming up like this. Okay, right in the middle there, squeezing your butt. The next one is penguins. So you love these and you do them all the time, but just a reminder, bring your legs closer together if you want it to be harder, and keep your back nice and flat on the ground. Don't let it arch. So push your lower back into the ground, side to side like this, touching your ankles. Oh, that's that. The next one is forward lunges, holding a weight. So I'll go from the side so you can see. When you lunge forward, make sure that you're not taking so small of a step that your knee's coming over your toe. You want to make sure, can't do these very well, that you're just lunging straight down. with your back straight up so that your knee doesn't go over your toe, you're not leaning forward, things like that. And then I've got the stretches for you. Your piriformis stretch, you'll be sitting down in a chair. Hopefully, I don't have a chair in here. Just to cross over and lean forward so you feel a stretch on that bent knee side. The aptly stretch with the towel where you're pulling it behind. And a hamstring stretch we did all the time. That's both feet in front. If you want to make it harder, flex your feet. I'm not very flexible. Keep your back straight. Lean forward, just bend at the hips. Don't bend here at the back. Just the hips, you'll feel it on the back of your legs if you're doing it right. The hip abductor stretch, where you cross the leg over and you're popping the hip out. Again, all of these have instructions written down, and we've done all of these together. It's just a reminder. The butterfly stretch, where you're sitting down. It's just this one, using your elbows to press your legs further apart. Okay. And then the pec stretch is the last one. Hopefully you can see on the door stretch is when you want, or the door frame is where you want to do it, but I don't have the camera set up there. So you want to make sure this is level with the ground. Your arm is straight up and you're just leaning forward. You should feel a stretch right in the inside of your shoulder here if you're doing it right. And that's all the stretches and exercises. Again, I have this all in a document for you. It's just a video to help you visualize what's going on if the explanations and pictures weren't enough.